Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and we found a much better view. You're gonna have an idea of what I'm talking about a little bit later, but look at that, they're swimming on some boats. Oh yeah. Oh, there's Navy Pier. Guess what we're talking about today? Big surprise, cryptocurrency. Welcome to Chicago, where it was literally just raining a few hours ago, a thunderstorm, and now it's bright and sunny, and look at how many boats there are. It's as if there was like a sailing race or something like that. They all just congregated over there. So yeah, cryptocurrency, everybody's favorite topic. All right, guys, I really appreciate you coming in. Let's get into it. Today we're discussing about Tether, USDT. That's right. So a accountant from Tether has released a report that stated that they have 100% backing for all of their USDT. Now, we've made a video before in the past how Tether has been very scandalous, and even though they say 100% is covered, it may not mean exactly what it means. So to explain it simply, there are some accounting tricks that some accountants may do, and I think that Tether might be doing, since they have another partner company, an exchange, and through Bitfinex, they might be using loans, some shady loans, to basically pump up the numbers a little bit, inflate them by a few $1 billion, actually more. And if the market would crash, and if people wanted to do, for example, a run on the banks, they wanted to switch back from Tether into Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever altcoin they wanted, if every single person who had Tether suddenly wanted to do that, and they weren't able to get the full value of their loans back, which, you know, if the market's crashing, the value of that will also crash because it's a cryptocurrency exchange, and cryptocurrency exchanges and all crypto loans will fall in value if they're not actually valuable, if they're kind of sort of valuable, you know, let's say just a 10-15% of it is actually valuable, but the rest is just junk. These junk loans won't fully represent the 100%. So maybe Tether's really backed 50%. Technically on paper it's backed 100%, but this doesn't really mean much. So let's go into the details of this. What exactly has the accountant released? Tether's consolidated assets amounted to at least $62,773,190,075 for the reporting period, while the company's consolidated total liabilities were $62,628,932,116, of which 62.610 million, I'm not going to read the full number, billion were related to USDT. This is according to Moore Cayman. It is an auditing firm in the Cayman Islands. So you've probably heard about the Cayman Islands, nice, beautiful, resorty type of tropical island stuff, but this is also very well known. This area is very well known for being a tax haven, especially for cryptocurrency and for some auditing trickery. So just because Moore Cayman is releasing this, it kind of could be a little bit shady. Tether's own CRR report disclosed that the majority of Tether's assets were cash and cash equivalents, making up $53.3 billion of the company's total. Of this amount, $30.8 billion was commercial paper and certificates of deposit, $6.2 billion was cash and bank deposits, and $15.2 billion was treasury bills. Tether's complete asset breakdown in its latest CRR form was a marked change from its previous quarterly report, which drew a lot of criticism. So that one had limited disclosure. A lot of people were sketched out by that. They've improved. They're going the right direction. Does this mean that they're 100% fully backed? Even though on paper they are, I'm still a little skeptical. So back in June, their report was the latest Tether's quarterly reserve disclosure report, and that was ordered by the New York State Attorney General back in February. That was part of an $18.5 million settlement with the company. So Tether got in a little bit of hot water. Basically back then, an investigation happened by the Attorney General. They looked into whether Tether and their sister company Bitfinex basically sought to cover up around $850 million worth of losses in funds. As part of the settlement agreement, neither company admitted wrongdoing, but were required to submit quarterly reports on their reserves for 2 years. So since they were required, maybe this first report was to try and make things look a little bit better than they really were. We don't know. We're going to find that out in the future. Maybe they are heading the legitimate path. Maybe they will have 100% cash reserves for the future. Who knows? Despite Tether's settlement with the New York Attorney General, legal troubles continue to plague the company. Tether is under scrutiny, this time by U.S. federal investigators. That's a little bit worse. Allegedly, they have tried to conceal crypto transactions several years ago. 3 anonymous sources reported with apparent knowledge of the case, of probably employees of Tether. So let's see what the people think. All right, we got a lot of comments on this story. Finesse of the year, top-rated comment. These accountants must be getting paid top dollar for these reports. Reserves fully backed by air. Oh yeah, so looks like the first 3 comments already, people are very skeptical, just as I am. It'll get the FBI off of Tether's back. Fully backed by the opinion of some shady company from the Cayman Islands with 3 employees. Yes, very believable. They should be audited or something. We investigated ourselves and found no guilt. I want it to be backed by real USD, not air. If it's USD Tether, it's backed fully. This report is meant to validate the backing because it was being investigated. I got a feeling this report won't do anything. Who released the report again? That's right, Tether themselves. And some laughing emojis. So yeah, basically people aren't too impressed by this. And they shouldn't be. It's the 3rd largest cryptocurrency by volume right now. There's tens of billions of dollars at stake with Tether. I would still use it because it does have some value to it. But will it be #1 stablecoin for the next few years? I really doubt it. I think in the future there will be some allegations by federal investigators. We're going to see FBI, SEC, Department of Justice, who knows? But this wouldn't be the first time a large crypto exchange has done something shady. It wouldn't be the first time banks have, and it definitely wouldn't be the first time a Cayman Island auditor would have done something shady. So what do you guys think about this? Now, when we go to Tether's Reddit, we see some pretty concerning top posts saying stuff that Tether is like fractional reserve banking. It's like Mt. Gox, that it's working until it isn't. It's going to blow up. It's a ticking time bomb. And this might be true, and it's going to be on a bigger scale. But at this point, if Tether does blow up, like our previous video, which is going to be linked down below, most likely it's not going to destroy crypto space. It can't. It's large. It will send shockwaves. But there's plenty of other stable coins at this point. And all of cryptocurrency is almost worth $2 trillion right now. Bitcoin's growing, almost $47,000. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, everybody, today is a beautiful day. We're going to be chilling a little bit away from Chicago, but we have a beautiful view of everything that we wanted to see. We got some big boats, we got some nice parks, and of course the most important, a few pretty beautiful skyscrapers. But yeah, it's a nice sun. Yeah, there's my cracked windscreen. The car came like that. We're gonna have to fix that, but that's not a priority right now. That's okay. It doesn't bother me. Beautiful boats, and we have to find a good parking spot. But man, I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday, a fantastic August, because remember, summer's almost closing. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, have a great rest of your day and chill, just like this guy is. Oh yeah, he's looking at us. Look at that. Oh yeah, he's talking. He's talking. All right, have a great rest of your day.